Hello all, Seriously's here, back for some more finishing Permadeath, and I'm back in the home system. I've switched ships, and I've grabbed that hollow terminus with the photograph thing, so let's quickly hand in some photograph missions, see what we get. Maybe we'll get some good reputation rewards, who knows. Not a big deal if we don't. I just want to clear them from the list. Nanites, that's great. Factions with Explorers Guild, that's good. Yeah, all of these are good. I don't need these two actually, reputation-wise. But they're all decent missions for reputation. I need all of these. Good to get them off the list. I find photograph missions very frequently reward nanites. That's pretty interesting. Decent amounts too. And once you get higher reputation missions available, that are worth even more. You'll find missions where 300 nanites from a space station, no problem. But you're going to have reputation 7 or 8 probably to get those missions unlocked. So that's one reason to get these missions handed in and done and not stop doing them just because you're on an end game save. There's still lots to unlock. I mean, you can see how many words I've not learned. Anything new to grab? Sure. Enriched carbon. Yeah, 5 enriched carbon. That'll save me a ton of radon. Not that it's a problem, because I do have a radon farm. Alright, so we pick up another mission. The reason we switched ships is because I've converted this ship into, not an egg ship, because we can't hold 48 eggs, but a flower ship to pick up flowers with. And you know what? Do we want to fly down to the base? Or do we want to take the teleporter? Yeah, this ship's not got very many upgrades. Let's take the teleporter down to the base. We're in the right ship. We'll fly up to the freighter with that ship after, and we'll do some work on the freighter. Actually, we're going to do some work on the base, because the other thing I did is on the way up, for some reason I teleported to the base first instead of the space station when I came to the system. I guess because I knew there was a hollow terminus right beside my base. But the first thing I did was looted the Solanium biodome. So that one is empty, or, well, not empty, but harvested for now. But I need to harvest also Star Bulb. You need far more Star Bulb than you need cactus, and you need far more Solanium than you need frostwort. So mostly what I need to make today is circuit boards, because I've got lots of components that we're waiting on. Other than that, I don't need to really make too many of the other parts. We'll see what we need, but I've got a lot. I've got a lot of living glass, for example, so I don't need to make slime or whatever. We'll see. We'll see. So while I'm here, let's get the, as you can see, I looted a bunch. Let's get the heat capacitors out of the way, because that will consume the selenium. I can only build 20, I can build more than 20, I bet. But I can only hold 20 in this inventory. That used up all of those flowers, probably everything in the cargo as well. Yep, and the frost. How's the starship looking? We can make more. Let's make more, because I can make a lot more than 20 devices today. So, yeah, more of these. How many more can we make? Another 20? No, only 15. Yeah, let's do that. And now, let's go get the other biodome over here. Can I hold it all? Oh, that's right, because I've got 2 slots open in the cargo. 3 slots open. Alright, well, let's start making the other half of the circuit boards. This is going swimmingly and very quickly. Excellent. I can only hold 15 of them right now, but that'll clear up, or 10, I guess. That'll clear up a lot of space, and then I can make a bunch more. Alright. 10 and 25, I think, is what I need to be even, right? Alright, well, I don't have room here, so let's start crafting these in here. As many as we can make. 33, and let's see what we got left back over here. 2. Yeah, we were 2 short. What do we need to make more polyfiber? Star bulb. Well, we are on the right planet for that, to be honest. This is a pretty good planet to get Star Bulb really quickly, even if I have just harvested this. We could go on a little bit of an adventure, I suppose. Alright, let's do that. Let's head down to the ground. Down from Mount Olympus, even though we're in a terrible ship for flying. And I'll go get a little bit more Star Bulb just to make those last two, to make it nice and even. Boom, right there. Right at the ground. We don't even have to shoot any bushes because the bushes here seem to give Star Bulb quite frequently as their secondary element. We could do that as well if we can't land, because it's an unavailable sequence. How about in the crater? I bet it'll let us land in the crater if we crash first. Landing sequence unavailable. Well, come on. Come on. I know you're a bad ship and all, but let me land. Well, this is really weird. Huh. Okay, well, there is a minor settlement nearby. We could go land there. Probably no problem. Oh, that's not even the minor settlement. Well, we'll land here. Geez, the game's not liking it. Are you seeing this? You seeing what I'm seeing? It did not like any of that whatsoever. I think it's still trying to draw parts of my base. Alright, well, there's some Star Bulb over there. No big deal. We'll go get that stuff instead. Wouldn't let us land over on that hill over there. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Okay, so how much do I need? 400 abouts. And we're getting not too much from each of these. We might need another patch. These small ones give less? Oh yeah, significantly less. Okay. Well, that's a shame. How many more? Wow, they go down into the cave. That's really cool. That is really neat. Cave Star Bulb. Cool. Okay, let's get this stuff, and then we'll see how close the next patch is. Oh, missed one. Anyway. Alright, what else we got? There's some over there. So the stuff we couldn't land at? Yeah, let's just go get that. I feel like that'll be the best bet. Shooting these plants is going to get us way too much carbon. Hey, a word. Viking word for metal. Well, we already knew the Gek word for metal. That's interesting. We just learned that for sure because we just had that Atlas one last time for the Atlas word. We learned that was the clue. It was give us metal, 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 and that was Gek. So we already knew Gek metal, but we didn't know Viking metal. Interesting. We know far more Viking words than Gek. It's interesting that we didn't learn that one first. I guess they're not in the same order. Alright, let's take a peek. What do we got? Not enough. Not enough by far. Alright. Let's keep going then. Maybe we should shoot some bushes here. Star Bulb. Star Bulb. We're not going to run out of space for this because even if we fill up on carbon, we have enough room to get up to 500 or so. And we're not going to fill up on carbon either because we've got so much. Yeah, we're still gaining Star Bulb even though it says inventory full. I thought that would happen. One of these has Mordite as a secondary element. Seeing that? Alright, what do we get? Watch this have way more. Oh my god, yeah. That was way faster. I'm not going to bother with those ever again. Harvesting these with hazmat gauntlets is the slow way. You gotta find one of these planets with no trees. Lush planet, no trees. Secondary element Star Bulb? Yeah, that's the way to go. Apparently. Apparently. I wonder how many more we can make than we can heat capacitors. You know, I could put us on auto run and try that. No, I can't make many more of those. I need more selenium, and I don't have that. Okay, let's get off of auto run, and let's just go back to jetpacking. And we'll head back up to the base real quick. Because we definitely have more flowers up there if we do want to make more heat capacitors. Oh no, selenium I just harvested. Well, that's a shame. And so's the other half of my base missing being a shame. Is that what happened? Game broked? Game borked? Is the base back yet? No. Let's see if it loads in. Weird. Maybe we'll head up to the freighter. Yeah, I don't want to bounce off of that invisible landing pad. that was a close one. Let's go up to the freighter. We do want to switch ships anyway. We can head back down to the base and hopefully it'll load back in next time. I do need to fill this ship back up, but I also need my biodomes. Whoops, we went right past the, see that? We went right past. Yeah, I need to let the biodomes fill back up before I can fill the ship back up. Let's see how evenly we emptied stuff. Pretty good. Barely any extra frost crystal. Selenium. Yeah, that's enough to make a little bit more, isn't it? No, you need 200. That's right. 200 per heat capacitor. Hey, I got an idea. What flowers do I got on here? No selenium, of course. But I do have a circuit board. That's good. That's good. Let's see. I can go there. Okay. Well, while we're here, let's get out of the ship, make an autosave. Let's start crafting this into better stuff. Let's go to the freighter. We're not going to be able to store this directly, but let's hold this in the starship, I guess. We got room now that the flowers are gone. What else do we have? Do we have more of that? We've got enough to make more of that, so let's store that in the starship. And that in the starship. And then these in the starship. That gives us only 5 slots left in the starship. So let's go there and do some crafting real quick to clear up some spots. Firstly, by making... I can only really make one more of these. Let's do that. Nope. There we go. Got rid of it. There's some slots freed up. Okay. Now I want to make these. I can only make 10 here? Yeah. Now I can make 20. And then another 20. How many did I have? How many could I make total? 10 total. Okay. That's plenty. I think it's more than we have circuit boards anyway. So let's start on the quantum processors. Bam. There we go. We're making tons of progress. We're barely even halfway through this episode. 35 quantum processors. That's all of our circuit boards. We've got more star bulb. We've got one more heat capacitor. Can I make another? I bet I can. Polyfiber. Circuit board. And quantum processor. We even have leftover superconductors. So lots of leftover superconductors. Only one slot on the storage though, so let's put those away. That's great that we're freeing up this room. This is the whole reason to do this. We're also, after we get all of this stuff made, we're going to go sell some. That's why I've got all of this space wasted right now. In fact, let's clear a little bit of this up while we're in the home system. I don't even want to keep any of that stuff. Quad servos, bam, put them away. And star bulb, nah. Let's get this stuff away. I'm not going to make any more of those today. We're out of selenium. So, we're done with that. We're done with semiconductors. Did we get rid of all of those? Yeah, looks like. Okay. So we've got 35 quantum processors. What can we make with those? We've got tons of geodesite, but that's going to require flowers because we do not have tons of materials to mix with them, do we? I could have sworn that I did a Nexus mission that gave me... No, I must have bailed on that one. That's a shame. I thought for sure we did one that gave us, what's the red one called? Red? Is it red? This one. Liquid explosive. Yeah, we're going to have to make too much of that. Let's just go grab, we'll do stasis devices, because we've got so much living glass still left over. Put that in the starship. Sure, why not? We can make even more. Oh, actually, this is what the living glass makes. So let's get rid of these first. Yeah, and then we'll use the living glass after. Okay, but that means we're going to need iridescite and not geodesite. I went past it, didn't I? Yeah. So I have no iridesite in the freighter right now. Let's go grab some. I need 35. Just send it straight to the starship. Well, that's a little bit annoying. There we go. Starship. There you go. That was easy. Oops, no. There we go. And stasis devices. Bam. I don't know if we can... Oh, we can't make all of them? Why only 5? Why only 9? What are we short on? Oh, cryogenic chambers. What? Where did those go to? Can we not use the ones on the freighter? Why not? Alright, whatever. We'll send those to the starship too. That's weird. Is that not weird? Am I in my starship? No. Huh. Whatever. We needed to free up the room, the quantum processors, so let's make some more. 20. What are we short on now? Cryogenic chambers. Alright, so let's make some more cryogenic chambers. What do we need? I think we just need glass, so it's a good thing we have extra... No, we need... Oh, okay, this is gonna be weird. Where are they? There they are. We need these things, cryopumps. Hot ice and thermic condensate. Okay, well, we've got some of that. I don't know that we have enough to make all of this living glass into it, but how much do we need? Let's back out. Let's look. Quantum processor 7. Iridesite 6. Looks like I counted wrong. If I have 7 quantum processors, let's go grab another iridesite, first of all. Okay. Put that there. So I only need 7 more. So let's make 7 of these. So I need to find hot ice and thermic condensate. Hot ice. I don't have any hot ice. Okay. Let's move that over here too. Why not? Hot ice requires enriched carbon, which I just used a boatload of, but I think I've got 7 left, and nitrogen salt, which I have a boatload of. That, yeah, we got room. That's enough. Actually, that's enough. It's more than enough. Gotta put that in there. We should really make some fusion igniters as well, because we've got a lot of fusion accelerant. We just need to make the other stuff. I could do that with the rest, but I think I'll wait off on that. I'll sell what I've got, and I'll keep just like 1 partial stack of each of these things, right? Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Okay, thermic condensate's the other piece of the puzzle we need. That's enough. We'll just let that go. So we want to make hot ice. Oh, enriched carbon. Well, I do need the thermic condensate. Right. And there's exactly how much I need. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. 7 of these, please. And then we would like to make 7 of these. And follow that with another 7 of these. And more stasis devices. 7 more, please. There we go. Okay, so we've got tons of stasis devices. Do we have room for them on the freighter? Maybe if we put some stuff away, we do. Star Silk. Yeah, you can go in here. Sure. fuel I would like to keep on here. This geodesite I have room for here now, but I'm unbalanced. I'm getting a lot more geodesite than iridesite from my frigate missions. I don't need the granitine. Neural ducts are not worth that much compared to how much we're going to make selling this stuff. So let's put all of this onto the freighter and let's go sell it. In my exploration of my previous systems, I found a system that has a pretty good sell rate for both Stasis Devices and Fusion Ignitors. So we can go sell off our horde there. Let's just put some stuff away first. Since we don't need all of this, let's just go like this. Freighter, freighter, freighter. Anything else I want to put away? Yeah, that one. That's it for there. Freighter, please. Thank you. And living glass. Yeah, lots of room now. Tons of room. I'm loving it. Let's take these and put these here and take these 7 and put them with the 6. There we go. Down to less than a full stack of each so we can build up again. Perfect. And now let's go sell this stuff. Do we want to take this ship? No. Nope. If we're going to have to fly anywhere, even if it's just to the space station to warp somewhere, to teleport somewhere, yeah, no. Let's take a good ship. Let's take our general purpose ship after we make an autosave in it. Even though somebody else found this ship, it's one of my favorites on this save at least. Definitely going to keep flying this one for a while. Especially since the other ones aren't really tricked out yet. The living ship doesn't have full... You know what we could do? I have heard of a bug that lets you upgrade the slot counts of your living ships, but that still doesn't give it an economy scanner, or a combat scanner for that matter. So, yeah, probably not going to fly the living ship for a bit. Let's see, the other one, the other fighter is a storage ship now, or a building ship. That's where I should have put the Star Silk. In fact, that's what I'll do. Between episodes, I'm going to fix... Maybe I'll do inventory management next time. Yeah, next week we're going to tackle some inventory management. That's what we'll do. That's how we'll do this. No, don't sell them here. We want to go to something like Brev or something like that. Space stations. No. I'm pretty sure it started with an A. Yeah. Brev? Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi? I don't know. Whatever. This is the one. I'm fairly certain. It's the one we're going to. So we're going to see what the sell rate for these things is. I believe both of them are above 4% in the system. I have found ridiculously high systems for Fusion Ignitors. I think I found a plus 9% for Fusion Ignitors, but I can't find it. I went through all of my Ice and Tam space stations and it's gone. Almost positive I didn't start looking for these things until I might have found it in Euclid. It might be one of my Euclid stations, but I didn't check. 4 or 5% is great. It's fantastic. So let's see what we got. And these are all on the freighter, and I can sell from the freighter if it's to a trade terminal. So let's see what they're worth before I move stuff over. 4.8, 5.1. That's amazing. That's really great. So, do I want to ruin the economy of this system? No, so I'm not going to sell to there. Now, unfortunately, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have switched ships. Because I cannot hold all of these storage devices in my inventory or on my starship. They're both jam-packed right now. But I can trade some of this stuff over to the freighter. We could play some switcheroo while we wait for some pilots to land here. This'll work. We can do this. Okay. Inventory management on the fly. Let's do it. Oh no, the freighter's full now. We're in a different system, so we're going to have to juggle stuff around without using the storage. High capacity can hold 40. Okay, no, let's put 20 of these because I only have 10 more Fusion Ignitors. Let's put these in my inventory. Now let's go here and put these into the freighter. That'll free up a bunch of slots, even though they can only hold 5 each. That might be enough. Yeah, that's a lot of slots. So let's go grab the rest of that stuff and put it in the inventory. I can hold 60. That's exactly enough slots. Perfect. And I think what I actually want to do is hold off on that, and I am going to... Okay, they're in cargo slots. Perfect, perfect. That's great. Doesn't matter where. Everything is in my inventory. Didn't need the starship at all. This is going to work out great. We have a starship landing. That's pretty cool. I like the color. I like the nose. I like the neck. I like the guards. It's too bad it's so skinny looking. It's funny that I want a freighter that's skinny looking. Sell items. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Where are they at? Fusion Ignitors, I can sell all 20 for 300 million. Let's see how much we gain. We're at 688 million. So let's just keep track of that. 688. Boom. 326 at 4.8%. And let's sell 90 of these for 1.4 billion. Bam. So from 0.688 we went to 2.489. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. We're still only about halfway to the cap. You can get like something like 4.2 billion. So we're a little bit over halfway, I think. Yeah, something like that. That's a ridiculous amount of money. It's going to be an impossibility to spend that, to be honest, because we're going to be gaining money from frigate missions. We're going to get lots of money coming in from frigate missions. Let's look at how much inventory I just cleared up. Oh my gosh, tons. We've got so much carbon. And I still have room over here now. And, oh, I can't check the slots from here. And all of those slots are filled up in the cargo slots as well. That's amazing. $2.5 billion in the bank. I guess they're not dollars, units, whatever. And lots of inventory cleared up that we can make more stuff. And mostly the reason I did this is because frigate missions. Because they keep coming in with more and more resources that I don't need to even go make this stuff anymore. It's almost silly that I have a radon farm. I see why KJ got rid of hers. But if I ever start slacking on the frigate missions, I am going to want... do I want to go back to the base? No, let's go back to the station. I am going to want to have those bases. And anyway, the radon base has dioxide, which I'm low on right now. I could go harvest that. The sulfurine base has phosphorus. You know, these are good. I know KJ also doesn't use those modules anymore. She just uses ion batteries instead of the resources. I don't know why I use the resources. That's a good point. Maybe I could save some inventory slots that way. But I'm just used to it from normal, where you can hold 9,000 of each resource, and it makes a lot of sense to use the resources to recharge your shields. But now that you can hold batteries to such a high amount, maybe I should just hold, like, I think I'm even holding a lot of batteries. 88, you can hold 200 batteries per slot. So instead of having 500 of each of these, I could have 200, 200, 200, 200 for the same amount of slots. That's interesting. What does it take to make these? Take a quick peek. I haven't made them in a while. Cobalt and ferrite dust. How many can I make? I wish I could just hold down the button. Probably a lot. Nope, not that many. I can only make 29. Okay. Well, I have a cobalt farm down on the base. Yeah, maybe I should do some battery making. None. We'll do some inventory management. I know we did a lot today. We're going to do some of that next week, but I think what we're going to tackle primarily is frigates. It's been a while. We should definitely check in on the frigates. How are they doing? I'm back at home. You know, I just got here. Let's make a save, just in case the game crashes on the way to the freighter. But the freighter's where I want to be, because that's what we're going to do next. We're going to check on frigate missions. Yeah. I know I have a bunch of them out right now. A bunch of my frigate missions are out So, you know, I don't have a full fleet here. I have to wait for them to come back before we check on them. But that's probably when I'll tackle the next episode, because I've been sending them out every day this week. Every night after work, I'll get home, I'll recall them. If the missions haven't reset yet, I'll wait for that, and then I'll send them out on new missions when the missions reset. Yeah. I know where I am is about to have daylight savings time happen again. I don't know which one we're on, if we're going to standard time or savings time. I don't know. I just don't agree with the whole system. It's silly, I think. Studies show that it wastes a lot of money. You know, there's a lot of accidents that happen, a lot of wasted money by people being late and tired, and, you know, I don't know that we should do it anymore. It's sort of silly, but, so I don't pay attention. That's my only problem with it. I don't pay attention to it. So it always hits me by surprise. That's my own fault. But yeah, I got that coming up, so that's going to change when the reset happens. For me right now, where I am, it happens at 7 p.m. And I believe after daylight saving, it's going to happen at 8 p.m. because the reset doesn't actually change. The reset in-game isn't changing. What's changing is my time. My time is being shifted by daylight savings, and the game is using... It's not using daylight savings. The game doesn't use daylight savings. I have a mobile game that plays the same way. When daylight saving happens, all of my daily resets happen at a totally different time than I'm used to because my clock has changed. So I'm going to have to wait probably an extra hour after work to do new missions, but that's okay. We'll get some extra daylight. Anyway, till next time, everyone. Have a good time.